The 2002 World Cup, and Japan and South Korea are determined to put on a grand show. They've invested fortunes developing an unprecedented 20 stadiums. Most of these gleaming testaments to Asian pride will be used for the first time. Football's premier tournament has spread its wings for its inaugural visit to Asia, and no expense has been spared. World champions France opened the tournament against Senegal. Your commentator, John Motson.
Now Petit. Oh, it's Thierry Henry. Trezeguet is in the centre here, and it's a chance for France, and he's hit the post. Oh, nearly the first goal of the 2002 World Cup. And it's Djorkaeff who gets caught in possession here. And it was Daf who put El Hadj Diouf away, and they've got two striding up in the centre here. Bouba Diop is there! Oh, and Bouba Diop is there! And Senegal had scored the first goal of the 2002 World Cup! After half an hour's play, Papa Bouba Diop! Oh! Just look at this celebration! And Fadiga goes again, and El Hadj Diouf is in the middle, being joined by Moussa Ndiaye. And Fadiga showing a little bit of trickery and hits the bar. Fine effort. Dugarry heads it on to Henry. Thierry Henry! Oh, and they've hit the bar. Oh, twice in a minute, one at each end. The 94th minute now. Trezeguet closing in. The 2002 World Cup starts with a stunning result. Senegal have beaten the world champions in the opening game.
This was a match of contradictory halves. Cameroon dominating initial proceedings, taking the lead when Samuel Eto'o's cutback found Patrick Mboma, and he confidently drove past Shay Given. But the hard-working Irish were transformed in the second period and deservedly levelled the match. Matt Holland latching onto the loose ball, drilling home from just outside the box. The perfect tonic for the Irish after all the problems in their camp in the build-up. 1-1. Danish fans still fondly remember the 6-1 thrashing they handed out to Uruguay in the 1986 World Cup. And it looked promising again here when Jesper Gronkjær crossed for Jon Dahl Tomasson to beat Fabian Carini. The equaliser came just after the break for Uruguay. Dario Rodriguez watching the looping ball all the way onto his foot before unleashing an unstoppable volley from 25 yards. Danish keeper Thomas Sorensen could only watch it on its way. An early contender for goal of the tournament after just 2 days. It was the introduction of substitute Martin Jørgensen that inspired the winner for Denmark. His cross finding the predatory Tomasson to secure the points with his 17th goal for his country. Germany hit the front against Saudi Arabia after 20 minutes. Kaiserslaughter's youngster Miroslav Klose demonstrating the instincts in the box that would make him one of the strikers of the tournament. The second came in almost identical fashion. Klose arriving on the end of Michael Ballack's cross, nodding past keeper Mohamed Al-Daia. Ballack himself was next to profit in the air, ghosting in characteristically to make it 3. Even Carsten Janker would put his name on the score sheet, bundling home a Klose flick and erasing memories of a dreadful domestic campaign when Janker had failed to find the net for Bayern Munich. But it was Klose who supplied the sublime finishing, the informed 23-year-old climbing to guide home a 70th minute Bernd Schneider cross after some more slack Saudi defending. Thomas Linke was next to profit from the defensive disarray, heading home Christian Ziger's corner. World Cup veteran Oliver Bierhoff then came off the bench to claim the 7th, with Germany on the rampage. And the Saudi humiliation was complete in stoppage time. Schneider curling home a 25-yard free kick to cap a resounding 8-0 victory. Day 3, and World Cup favourites Argentina made their first appearance against Nigeria in the so-called Group of Death. Striker Gabriel Batistuta coming up with the only goal to justify his inclusion in the starting 11 ahead of Hernan Crespo. Maximum points for Argentina from the first game. It was the South Americans who opened the scoring in Group B's first match, Bayern Munich's Roque Santa Cruz getting his head to Francisco Arce's free kick. The Bafana were caught cold again when Arce whipped in a beautiful free kick to beat Andre Arense via the underside of the crossbar. The little defender illustrating again his supreme accuracy with a dead ball. But South Africa was soon back in it. Stanislaw Struwe with the misfortune to direct Teboho Mokoena's drive past his own keeper. With the clock running down, South Africa's of the match, Sibusiso Zuma headed into the box and drew first the keeper off his line, and then the foul. Quinton Fortune accepted the gift gladly. A terrific fight back from the Africans. A point apiece, 2-2 is how it finished. After a purposeful opening by England, it was David Beckham's corner that set up defender Sol Campbell to open the scoring with a powerful header on 23 minutes. But it was the Swedes who dominated the second half as England fell away. Nicholas Alexanderson restoring parity in the 58th minute after Danny Mills had failed to clear. It might have been much worse for England as the Scandinavians squandered chances. Henrik Larsson just missing out on securing all 3 points. A dangerous run by Luis Enrique created the danger for Spain's first goal of the World Cup campaign. The ball fell for Raul, who sidestepped Zeljko Milinovic and slotted home with an ice-cool finish. The second came via some excellent Spanish interplay, the tireless Javi de Pedro eventually curling the centre behind a backtracking defence, Juan Carlos Valeron coming in at the back post to guide a first-time finish across the keeper and into the net. Slovenia hit back when Sebastian Simirotic exchanged a neat 1-2 with Milenko Achimovic and kept his footing to slot past the onrushing Iker Casillas. The match was finally sealed for Spain late on. Substitute Fernando Morientes brought down in the box by Sasha Geiger. And captain Fernando Hierro coolly rolling the penalty into the bottom right-hand corner to clinch a Spanish victory. It was Mexico's aging star Cuauhtemoc Blanco who provided the match-winning moment on the hour mark. Croatia's Boris Zivkovic receiving the first red card of the competition, upending Blanco in the box. The Real